All right. Good morning. Today is Monday, November the 16th. Today we are going to start off with our DGP week 5. And if you'll notice, I uploaded the document as week 4. The sentence is correct. That 4 should just be a 5. You will find today's assignment in Schoology under second 9 weeks, module 5, Monday, November the 16th. You should click on DGP week 5. Now, when you click on that, it's going to ask you to, let me just show you real quick. DGP week 5, number the stars, setting tour guide, quotations assignment, and number the stars quiz. Now, none of my other classes have been able to finish the quiz today because we have had technical issues every which way we have turned. All right, so DGP week 5 weekly work. What you can do is you can do this in Google Drive. So your work should pull up like this. If you have the option to open with Kami and it allows you to work in Kami, then I would prefer you do it with Kami. But Kami has given us all kinds of problems and issues today. Okay, so if it doesn't work with Kami, then do it in Google Drive. All right, if it does not work with Kami, then open it in Google Drive. Now, what I want today, my goal today is for you to be able to answer your DGP on Schoology as well as on your paper packet, okay? We are going to have to share the laptops this week. So, Clayton, turn around and help her real quick. Okay, we're not going to have the laptops one day this week, so we're going to be going back and forth to a paper packet. But just reading the news and like hearing some things from different people, I don't know what our school system's plan is. I know that we're doing a trial run for virtual come Monday and Tuesday of next week. So I want to make sure that if for some reason we were shut down and were to go virtual after Thanksgiving or whatever the plan is, all right, that you are 100% totally and completely prepared for that. Get another laptop. Or help her. See if you can help her get on that real quick. Okay. Shh. All right, listen. So DGP week 4, whether you are working in Chrome or in Google Drive or whether you are working in Kami, either one of those, okay, is fine. I just need for you to be able to operate it in one or the other. You can go ahead and you can insert your name up at the top. I'm just going to go ahead and put Miss Wheelis. All right, if you are working in Google Drive, it's going to come up and it's going to look like this. You can just type it. This is in Google Drive. Are you in Google Drive or are you in Kami? Yes, Kami is not acting right today. All right, if you're in Google Drive, all you have to do is put your cursor up above here, and you can use your space bar to like tab over. Okay, you can use your space bar to tab over. Listen, when you go to DGP Week 5 Weekly Work, you need to click on My Documents. Click on it. Says Assignment, and then it says My Documents. It says Assignment, and then it says My Documents. Alright, it says Assignment, and then it says My Documents.
Yeah, I can see your document.
Okay.
It says Brady Wheeler. Well, not Brady Wheeler. I already did that. It's probably not good in the topic.
Okay, so everybody should be pulled up, and it says your name should be at the top of that paper. If it types in my name up there, erase it and write your own name, okay? Now, the only thing is with Google Drive, okay, or Google Docs, is that if you erase what my document says, then you immediately need to go and hit this back arrow and get the information back. If not, it's going to be lost, okay? Because it's not a PDF, all right? That is why I like Kami, because on Kami, you can't erase my work or my question, okay? Bella.
What if it says, like, a name and I accidentally erase that, and then I already went ahead?
You hit the back button until you get it back. Hit the back button. Okay, that's fine. All right, so here we go. If you just take your cursor and you put it on there, then you should have this blinking line, okay? Now, if you need to increase your font size or whatever it may be, let me slide this down. All right, you can do that by clicking this right here, okay? All right, listen. Now, Monica is a what? A noun. What kind of noun? Common or proper? It is a proper noun. So what is the abbreviation for a proper noun? A capital N. Okay, I'm going to just hit the space bar until my cursor goes over likes. All right, likes. Monica does what? Shows action. You don't, all you do is move it. Space it over. Space it over. You got to put it up where I have it. All right. It's important that you take your finger and you take that cursor and put it up above Monica. Okay? Okay. All right. You just keep tabbing until you get it. You take this right here and you go up.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I pressed
All right. Likes is what part of speech? Action. What is being done? Action verb. What tense? Likes. Liked is past. Huh? Present. The. The is a what? An article adjective. Good. What is the abbreviation for an article adjective? ART. Okay. Cat. It is a common noun, so that is a little n. All right. That. This is something that we haven't had yet. It's a what? It is not a preposition. It's a pronoun. Who said it? Good job, Bella. All right. It is a pronoun, and it is a third person pronoun. Has. It is a present tense verb. It says action verb, but I want to say helping verb on that one, but it's not helping anything. So then I want to say linking verb, but I feel like I'm going to call and ask somebody on that one because I just don't agree. All right. Green eyes. Okay. Green eyes. Eyes is a what? Eyes is a what? Person, place, or thing? A thing. So is it common or proper? Common. Now, what color eyes does the cat have? Green. All right, green is describing eyes. Anything that describes a noun is a what? Adjective. Good. So ADJ. All right, now, if you were to be in Cami, you have to click the T for text box, and then you put your cursor over it. So in, I'm going to put my cursor over likes, and I'm going to put action verb present. I'm going to put my cursor over the, and I'm going to put ART. I'm going to put my cursor over cat and write in. I'm going to put my cursor over that and write pronoun third. I'm going to put my cursor over has and write action verb present. I didn't mean to. All right, I'm going to put my cursor over green, and I'm going to write adjective. And then I'm going to put my cursor over eyes, and I'm going to write a little, or type in a little in. Now, the wonderful thing about Google Drive and Cami is that it saves your work once you do it. So you can exit out, and you don't have to worry about whether or not your work is going to be there. Okay? Now, you can also exit out of Google or exit out of Google Docs or Google Drive, and your work will also be there. It saves your work under Google Drive. Okay? I am positive. Okay, so what you do, listen. So you can exit out of there. Now, you were supposed to write it down on paper too today just because we may be going back and forth from the computer to paper, okay? I am about to be in the process, though, of taking you from paper to doing nothing but all of your stuff on Schoology. Okay, we are about to transition. So this week, this module 5 packet is my hopes are that this is the last paper packet. Okay, we'll just have to see what happens, and if we get computers in and all of that good stuff. Okay, so all right, what I need for you to do now is go back to second 9 weeks module 5. Go back to second 9 weeks module 5 and click on Monday, November the 16th. All right, our next assignment is Number the Stars Setting Tour Guide. All right, Number the Stars Setting Tour Guide. Now, this assignment is opened with Cami, so let me go back in real quick and let me add a Google Drive assignment just in case your Cami doesn't work.
What, are you going to post this on your YouTube channel?
Yes, I will. Hold on just a second. All right, see, this is what my Google Drive looks like. Now, you also have a Google Drive, and all of these assignments that you are doing, they are being stored in your Google Drive. Okay, and I will show you how to access your Google Drive and how you can pull up the assignments that you have done so far on Schoology. Okay? And the problem with this is it is not saved in a doc. Okay. So I'm going to have to create this into a Google document before you're able to do that. So that's not going to work either. All right, Cami not working today has really messed me up a little bit. But thankfully, we do have the paper packet. Okay? So if your assignment will open in Cami, if you have the option to open in Cami, try it. If it works, great. If it does not work, then you just go ahead and you get out that paper packet and turn to page 34, and that is going to be where you write your paper. Okay? All right, page 34. It's on page 33.
I didn't have to have candy. How'd you do it? Just press view.
But you're not going to be able to type on it if you just press view. All right, so I want you to do this with me real quick. I want you to go up to this tab up here, and I want you to click on the extra button or the add button. All right, click on the add button. Now, when you click on the add button, you should see to the very left-hand side, it says apps with like 9 little squares. Yes, Google Apps. All right, or it could be right over here where it says Gmail, images, and then 9 little dots here. All right, and if it says Google Apps, all right, you want to click on it, and you want to click on the one that says Drive. Do y'all see that? All right, when you click on the word that says Drive, it should pull up all of your schoolwork. Like, here is where I have started working on Module 6, okay? You should be looking at work, though, that you have completed in your Google Drive. Is everybody seeing this?
Yes.
Now, do you see DGP week 5 that we started in your drive? All right.
Yes, I see it.
To access your drive, you're going to look at the right-hand side and these 9 little dots. And when you click it, it's going to pull this right here up. You click drive. Okay? All right.
Do it again. Wow, that's a long one. And I don't know how to do it. I found one way to do it. Probably of non-dim hours. How did you get there? Wait, we gotta write that. We gotta write a story.
Okay, so listen. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to like hold your spot where it says number the setting tour guide, and I want you to look at your schedule and find today's lesson. Okay, look at your schedule and it says DGP week 5 Monday. Identify the parts of speech for each word in the sentence. Monica likes the cat that has green eyes. All right, and then number 21, it says number the stars setting tour guide. Finish for homework if not finished in class. I would prefer this to be done on Schoology. If you do not have technology at home, please begin and finish this assignment in your packet. Okay? But we're going to have enough time in class today that every one of you should be able to hopefully submit something to me through Schoology. We'll see how we go. Hold up. I don't need you to ask me any questions right now. I just need you to listen to my directions. And more than likely, I will cover your question. And if I do not, you can ask me at the end of my instructions. Okay? If you complete this on Schoology, you must submit it Monday before you leave class or at home Monday night. If you complete this on paper, you must turn it in at the beginning of your class period on Tuesday. Late assignments will be deducted 10 points. Everyone must use the paper copy as a rough draft. Okay? So when you start to write this, you're going to write it on the paper. And then when you get it the way you want it, you're going to go back in and type it into Schoology. Okay? If you complete this on paper, you must turn it in at the beginning of the class period on Tuesday. Everyone must use the paper copy as a rough draft. Once you proofread your draft and make corrections, you may type your response into Schoology. If you do not have technology at home, I will provide you with an extra sheet to finalize your work. The assignment can be found in Module 5 Monday, November the 16th. Now, real quick, let me jump to something else. If you are absent ever, or if you are sick ever, if you're going to be quarantined ever, don't come ask me what you missed. Okay? I have put a lot of time and a lot of effort into making sure that you have your work at your fingertips. Everything we are going to do is listed on this schedule and it is posted into Schoology. Okay? I need for you to learn to be responsible for your work. Now, I will put a 0 in the grade book if you are absent, and when you make that work up, I will replace that 0. My assignments are open all the time. I don't really close them, okay? Make your work up. I can't do it for you. Your parents can't do it for you, but you can do it. You have access to it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There is no excuse for you to not know what is expected out of you in my class. Okay? Bella.
What if we can't do it on the computer?
Then you have a packet.
I know, but you said you want us to do it and submit it at home.
And I answer that in the directions on that schedule. So read the directions again. Damien, I will get you a packet. Hold on just a second. All right, so let me go over the directions for this. It says, imagine you have been given the task of conducting a tour of Denmark at the time of Number the Stars. Write your tour guide script by introducing the tour, describing what types of things you might see along the way. You also can provide some information and history about Denmark to the people on your tour bus, based on what you learn in the novel or based on outside research. Be prepared to share your script. Now, outside research, we have already done the outside research on Number the Stars, on Lois Lowry, and on the historical background of Number the Stars. Okay, we did that prior to reading the novel. You can go back and look in your module 4 through all of your notes, your PowerPoints, and find that information. This is why I tell you, do not throw anything away, okay? Because you are going to need it. Now, I wrote a script with my last period class, and I'm going to read it to you. You may not copy my script. Yours has to be an original, okay? You may use your book. You may use your comprehension questions to help you. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the fabulous city of Copenhagen, Denmark. Today you will see interesting architecture and scenery from around our city. From 1939 to 1945, our city experienced World War II. Due to the war, our small little town experienced tragic events. Look to your left. There is where the German soldiers would stand on Oster Brigade. One time, a little girl named Anne-Marie, her sister Kirsty, and her friend Ellen, who was Jewish, were running along when they were suddenly stopped by soldiers. To Kirsty, the soldiers fit in with the scenery of Copenhagen because they had been there for her whole life. To her, they were as common as a streetlight. Across, you will see a row of shops. Unfortunately, during the war, many of the shops were shut down or closed because the shop owners were Jews. I specifically have heard stories about Miss Hirsch, who once owned a button shop. One day the shop was open and then suddenly, with no explanation, was closed. While there are many houses in Denmark, the little girl I spoke of earlier lived in the apartment complex up ahead. She and her family had to make do with the things they had. They did not have coffee, tea, butter, or sugar during the war, or electricity. Many mornings, the little girl's father would watch King Christian X ride his horse through the small town of Denmark. Everyone in Denmark loved King Christian, and he knew all of Denmark was his bodyguard. Even then, Denmark was loved by everyone, just as it is loved by everyone now. I want to thank you for visiting our city. Okay? Now, this is what I wrote. Okay? Yours, it can be very similar, but you need to bring out your own points and facts and come up with your own way of sharing this, okay? I want you to think about this, though. When you go, like, to New York, London, Paris, anywhere like that, and you go on a tour of somewhere, you normally go on a tour bus, okay? Even, like, Los Angeles. What do the tour buses look like?
Most have like
No roof, like a double-decker bus, okay? So picture yourself riding around town in this double-decker bus, okay? All right, so you have 45 minutes to write your paragraph or to write your script, okay? That is 45 minutes to write your rough draft, 45 minutes to write your final copy. Now, what I may do is create you a Google Drive document so that you can type in your response there, okay? And I can have that done by the time you finish your rough draft, all right? I do not need you talking to anyone. I need you writing. Also, when you go to write something such as this, okay, it is very, very important that you write in complete sentences. Make sure that you do not have run-on sentences. You need to punctuate your work. Make sure that you capitalize the beginning of a sentence and that you put a period or a question mark or an exclamation mark at the end, okay? If you don't ever punctuate, no one knows when to stop. All right, Anna Mark. In just a minute. All right, any questions on that? Now, we were supposed to take a quiz on Number the Stars today, but because of all of my technology issues with my first class and all, I'm not going to worry about that quiz today. But when you walk in here tomorrow, the first thing we're going to do is quiz on chapters 1 and 2 of Number the Stars. So if you don't remember the events that took place in chapters 1 and 2, I would highly suggest that you go home and that you reread those chapters. If you do not have your own copy of a book, you may go back home and look on Schoology, because I have posted the book. All right, you would go to your class, go to second 9 weeks. We started this last, Monday? Nope. What day did we start it? Thursday, I think you're right. All right, so on Thursday, November the 12th, you will see Number the Stars chapters 1 through 3 audio recording. Number the Stars PDF full text book. If you click on that, it's going to give you Number the Stars, a copy of Number the Stars, okay, so that you can read it. There is no excuse for you not to have everything that you need, all right? Now, does anyone have any questions still? Bella?
What is
Lydia?
How do you open the assignment for setting?
You're going to have to write it on paper first, and by the time you finish with it on paper, I will have created you a Google document to type your response in, because Cami is not working. All right? Bella?
Can you make up random places?
Yes, but you need to use events that occurred in the story as well.
No.
You may use the book. You may use your notes.
And also, why don't you have any quotations? Said you would. We're doing.
Where did you see that? No, that's another assignment. All right. You may get busy. If you are virtual, you may get your assignment done, and we will see you back tomorrow.